Good morning, fellow travelers. It's just Jeremiah here at the foot of the Sierra Mountains in California near Mammoth Lakes. I'm at Wild Willys Hot Spring and I am stoked to be here. So, the crew, here, actually, let's take a look. What's going on out here? Got down to 30 degrees last night. Most gorgeous sunset ever. No, most gorgeous sunset last night. I mean, let's be real. I'm a spring baby. I might as well just go down there. Let me grab my stuff. The caravan's over there. So what do I need? I need that. I need that. Sorry, almost done. And then water. I'm good. See, this is the only struggle then. It's like, good enough. And water. Cool. Well, I may have mentioned before about Alex, who's sleeping in that cool trailer thing. He was the prom prince, and that's when I met him. And, we started hanging out and getting along in Slab City. Oh my gosh, check this out. And Cut, he's the one that's from Connecticut. He's trying to follow the path of Alex McCandless, or Alex Supertramp, from Into the Wild. His goal is to make it to Alaska. Now, unfortunately, the entrance to Alaska is supposedly closed. Alex is trying to say to persevere and to try different exits and to just keep trying. But, oh well. I like that idea of staying persistent. Cut's a little worried that, oh wow, this is like, oh wow, yeah. Maybe you don't want to go in there. But yeah, he's been awesome to have along. And we picked up Janie and Evan back at Remington Hot Springs. Too young, they're 19 and 21. They're 19 and 20, and they've been best friends like their whole life. And they're out on the road together in an awesome RV. Wow. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's like a salt flat whenever it melts. Let's go down to the spring. Yeah, so they were just cruising around in their RV. Their RV keeps having issues. It's a beautiful rig. He bought it for like $900. They're going to be another interview coming up. But he like put a bunch of nice solar panels, redid all the wood. Like, that piece is looking really nice. But yeah, they just came along and they really loved the drive up from Remington Hot Springs. Again, I may have mentioned things, and I'm going to reiterate a little bit till I get back on track and back in my little rhythm. Ooh, it's cold. My feet are cold. It's like 30 degrees, and I'm barefoot. Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, but I am headed down to Wild Willys Hot Spring to soak. And we spent a few days in Remington Hot Spring. I got that water in the microphone and I lost a bunch of hours of interviews, and I was very disappointed because they were really, really interesting, beautiful people. But yeah, whatever. Uh, yeah, now we're over here. So we're going to try to build a caravan as we go. I'm going to stick around with Alex as long as we can go without driving each other crazy, because, you know, being close to each other like that on the road, your idiosyncrasies start to pop out. It can be tough. That's part of the reason why I do travel alone, is because, you know, I'm high energy. I drive people crazy after long enough. And honestly, I'm kind of irritable, and I do a good job of hiding it, and people drive me crazy. Still love them all. But yeah, so we're going to go hang out around here. There's Convict Lake, which has a great back history, which I'm going to have to study up on and share when we visit it. There's Mammoth Lakes with its alpine lakes and hiking trails going all the way up into Yosemite National Park. There's Bodie, the ghost town, California's largest ghost town. There's 300 wild horses over by Cold Springs that I really want to see. We've got Mono Lakes and the Tufas. Crawley Lake is a soda lake. The Tufas are salt formations that make these beautiful, eerie pillars along the lake. There's the Mobile restaurant, the coolest gas station you've ever seen. It's at the entrance to the east end of the Yosemite National Park. Now, Yosemite, as of April 21st to September 21st, is reservation only. So our plans to go there, Alex told you, was, yeah, it's the 21st to the 21st. You know, sometimes if you do research, you can figure things out. And sometimes your friend can do research and they can tell you, and that's a good way to figure things out too sometimes. It's called trust. But no, yeah, we're not going to make it into Yosemite. There's plenty to do beside from that. We're going to hang out here. Alex wants to stay for like a week because there's so much to do around here, and this is just like ideal. It's there's just so much around us. There's going to be snow Saturday night, 1 to 3 inches into Sunday morning. So what better place to be than a hot spring in the desert while it's snowing? I really just can't wait. Yeah, so aside from like what has been happening, I've really enjoyed being around people and like having like solid friendships for me. It's been really easy for me to like reach out and be more social. You know, I'm sure I seem like I'm a super social guy and all that, but to be honest, like I was a shy, awkward kid. I'm sure people know me from back then, and I've always had like a big heart and plenty to say. But at the same time, I was reserved with saying it to certain people. Very shy, very, you know, I struggled through low self-esteem and still do. We all do. But, you know, having this group of friends that I'm hanging out with gives me more confidence. And ever since I started panhandling, honestly, I've just stopped giving a shit about most things that people think. So basically at the spring, I just say hi to everyone really loud and start talking and smiling big. And, you know, pretty soon we're all talking with everyone and making friends and taking pictures. Yeah, and it's good to show others maybe how we should be connecting, especially right now during the whole lockdown thing. It's been tough. I feel like we do need to be connected. I feel like it's a human need to feel connected. So yeah, we're coming down on it now. Let me flip my camera. You gotta be careful in case there's any nakeds. You usually want to ask before you take videos with nakeds. So the steam is of course coming up because the hot spring's like 100 degrees and it is 30 degrees out. Oh my gosh. Holy. There's like a valley filled with steam because there's so much geothermal energy. It doesn't make it that high into the air, but maybe when it snows it will. Now stay on trail, right? You could go down there, but the thing is, this is sacred native land. It's on BLM, Bureau of Land Management. Never mind the whole, it's kind of funny sometimes, I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to discredit the BLM movement, but people that infiltrate and take over organizations that are meant to do good, they will take the names and then stamp them over other names of things they don't want you to know about. So Bureau of Land Management is like our land and it's all over out here. So you can just camp there and it's not really like regulated and it doesn't cost money for like taxes for people to like keep it up. And but yeah, this is native land and they allow us to come here and allowed us to put it on the Bureau of Land Management, and that is very special. So yeah, you want to stay on the path. Who knows too, you could fall into like a hot pot. And you don't want to fall into a hot pot, like a mud, bubbling, boiling thing. So yeah, stay on the path, show respect, bring a bag to carry out other people's trash. Just smile and do it, don't complain about it. That's what like adults do. Don't bring glass bottles to the springs, please. It's just bad etiquette. It teaches other people too. Do you want glass shards in the bottom of the spring that just get in your feet? No, neither do I. And music. Honestly, let's cover that topic. If you're gonna bring music, ask around. Hey, is everyone alright if I play this? How's the volume? Does this music match what you want to hear? Do you want to not hear music? I can always turn it off. These are things that are called etiquette. Now, etiquette isn't anything that is forced. It's not a law. It's a guideline. How do you want to be treated? Do we want to spread positive energy or negative energy? If you bring music here, just understand that this is a place where people go to detox and take in nature and relax. So your music may draw them out of that. You might want to consider the fact that this isn't like a park. This is a natural place where some people come to meditate and maybe even connect with like whatever. Oh, look how cold it is. Brr. All right, I'm getting in the hot one. Brr. Hopefully you're enjoying this. Oh, look at that up top. I mean, I know it's a little boring and I'm just coming up with stuff to ramble. Maybe I should stop doing my morning rambles, but I like it because it's like that unscripted, uncut thing that I'm kind of going for. And honestly, I've got this whole place to myself. This is fucking magical. All right, this is my new home for the next 6 hours or more, right here. I'll let you get in with me at first, but I'm gonna relax for sure. Actually, no, you're not getting in with me. I'm gonna roll one up and smoke it, and I don't want you to have to sit there watching me roll it up. Unless you do want to. Do you want to watch me roll up a blunt? Definitely not super fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe we will. 1 second. Nah, sounds fun. I'll just get another video soon. If you like my road interviews with crazy, interesting people that like you want to be, yeah, it's coming. I'm gonna interview so many people today, and I really hope to capture some magic and kind of share what drives people out here. You know, what do they worry about? What do they look forward to? What are their future goals? Like, where do they see this lifestyle taking them? Is it just a stage of their life? Is it something they want to turn into like some type of a source of income like I'm trying? Uh, what triggered them to follow this lifestyle? I want to know what makes people like this, like me, tick. And I want to share that with you. And I want to find people that are struggling and what makes them tick, what keeps them positive. I want to do these interviews as a means of showing people that you don't need much to be happy and that you shouldn't be afraid to follow your passions without abandon. What's the worst? People are going to judge you. Ooh. People are going to judge you no matter what. I am going to soak and I'm going to smoke and I'm going to drink lots of water and make brand new friends. Why don't you come out and join me? What are you doing there on that screen? Like, flights are so cheap right now. You can always hitchhike out to see me. Uh, we won't always be building the caravan, but maybe we will. Maybe that'll be part of the YouTube thing. Just caravan around with a huge crew. That would be so fun. I'm going to enjoy this, and I hope you enjoy your day. Get outside, and thanks for following my journey. Take care.